That's very weird.
Clearly, completely your fault. I would never make a mistake like this.
Never.
Honestly, though, I didn't. I didn't mute you. But anyways, so your opinion: Delta Force Legends against Crew Gaming, 2-11. Like I said, how do you feel about that result? About what you
Uh,
expected?
yeah, I mean, I would expect the DFL to take up more rounds, but in essence, I'm not surprised by the victory through crew.
In TWL, could you tell me who has side choice?
I believe the top seed does.
Oh, it's a seed, not about home versus visitor.
I don't believe so.
All right. Well, then that solves that. By the way, guys, if there is any differences in sound, whether Trev is louder or lower than me, just let me know. I can fix it before we start with the actual match casting. Next match we have here, that's Ice 9 against Outfoxed. And that ended in a 11-3 for Ice 9.
Who I'm not really surprised there. Heist9's been playing really well lately. That password you gave me, is that all capitalized? Is that the
Yeah, I'm not sure if that actually doesn't matter or not, but it was all capitalized when I entered it. So maybe try that and see if that works.
keeps kicking me out?
The other one we have reported so far is a no-show. Version 2 did not show up, and the Insurgent Camp Celebrities therefore took the win. And that's all the matches we have right now that are reported. We'll have, of course, more trickling in, and we will look again at halftime to see. Oh yeah, you're in the server now, so perfect.
It did matter.
We'll look again at halftime and see if we have more results to report to you. And apparently we just learned something new. It actually does matter that you capitalize or not capitalize certain letters in your password. So yay, that evening is already a big success. So what's happening here? In a hospital, if you have to tell someone, well, maybe not new to FPS gaming, but someone new to America's Army and this map in particular, 5 lines about this map. What would that be?
Honestly, this map's puzzling. I think where this map is won and lost is in Dark Room as well as your main T area. I think that right there is if you can take those two, those are the most important parts of the map. So.
Yeah, completely agree with that. Let me just quickly update the title here, as I have forgotten to do that earlier. There we go. Alright, so that should update now in a second for you guys. There you go, and everything is correct. The MoveBot is going, you guys can see it. Just type !vote space and then either IK or TFS, and you will be able to participate in the vote. Usually we close that around halftime, so you have a little bit of time to cast your vote, but don't forget, there's no warning once we actually close this one. James, we waiting on you? We are ready. So you guys do go live whenever you feel like it. So in a hospital in general can be boiled down to basically 4 access points. Of course, extraction over here, and then you have, of course, the dark room, always a very hardly contested area, and the most important skill to have there is probably quick, lean pre-fire. And of course avoiding nades and throwing nades. Then you have main area, which always has some nice shots, especially from the right side of it, over here, towards the computer area. Then you have upstairs, always someone there, always fighting around here, mostly long range from the stairs in the back to the front. I like to be more aggressive here if I would play on defense. And then of course a very special route outside west, which is around here, sitting either in spawn or going more aggressive, pushing all the way up to somewhere around here and trying to get early picks over here. If you match up 2 evenly skilled teams, D-Trav, how do you think the first half is going to end score-wise?
2 pretty even teams. I mean, this is, in my opinion, a pretty defensive-sided map.
Yes.
So, I think a good assault is taking 2 rounds. A good defense needs to take at least 9. So, with that all being said, this is a map that you gotta come through on the assault side. If you start, honestly, I would prefer to start the assault, just
Yeah.
because you get that extra overtime round on defense when
Yeah.
they switch sides. So.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So before we go live here really quickly, you guys can see I'm already in the server. Daily roster run on 4IK, we have Dicer, Dober, Red Quattro, Rip, and, or RIP, whatever, and Robert Cap. And for TFS, Raging Sam, Tin Knocker, Stingray, Marek, and T. Barclay. I haven't seen TFS play too much. Have you scrimed against them lately, especially on this map?
Actually, no, not on this map. We've been playing TFS a little bit more lately. They've got solid shots. I think right now they need to focus on communication and gameplay. Their rotates need to be more effective. But I think that they could be an upcoming team. Nice shot by Tin Knocker.
What I'm noticing right off the bat is Dicer here. He's covering west, and he actually is using a saw for that. Comment on that?
I mean, I'm not a real big fan of the AR. How he's using it is smart, but his angle, I wouldn't personally play that angle.
Yes.
But I would probably, I like how he's back a little bit, forcing them basically to come out, and it would be pretty open shots. But I don't like where his spot.
I would agree with that. Tin Knocker seems to be the guy in charge of getting early entry frags here and keeps pushing into Darkroom. Behind him, Flash or Nate coming out actually from Raging Sam and getting that kill on Rip. So 2 early kills for the Assaulting team, exactly where you want to be, really. Putting the pressure on right away. Marek now going upstairs, and I'm wondering if Barclay is very defensive far back here. Almost too defensive for my eyes, but then again, he has the flag, maybe he just wants to play it safe.
I don't know if you were taking a look at Dicer here. I'm not a fan of that position, is he gets a frag. I'm not a fan of it, though. I think he's pretty far out in the open, and not only that, he was just called, so you got to relocate on a map like this. So you notice a lot of smokes coming out here. They may be trying to make a mad dash with the flag. Where is the flag?
Possible main right now,
west.
and now he's actually coming to main. That smoke was actually helping Dicer to relocate if he so chooses, but he doesn't have to. It was all open, and he's still running through. Dicer missing all his bullets. I'm wondering if he can make it. No!
He's out.
Stingray took him out. Nice job, Stingray. That was close. Flag carrier almost went down in the very end there, but survived, extracted, and therefore the first round for Assault. For TFS in that case, of course. Alright, Nate loadout. Next topic. Everyone on Assault smokes except Barclay, who's using 2 flashes, and on the other side, a healthy mix of flashes and smokes as well. That's about what I would do as well. And Dicer actually switching guns now. Going to a red dot out here. Certainly a better choice, I think. Although I would, if he plays that angle so far back, I might even go to an ACOG scope. But that's more of a personal preference than anything. I haven't played the ACOG since the new patch, so I'm not sure how strong that actually is now.
Yeah, it depends who you talk. Oh, my team kill there.
What?
That's
How?
very foolish.
Oh, yeah. I know what happened.
Yeah, he was trying to spam out the glass there, and a guy walked in front of him.
Yeah, a little tip for the future, guys. If you try to spam out the glass, shoot it at the very top. Not at the bottom.
Interesting strategy here. They smoked out Dark Room and then fell right back. I like the smoke. I don't like how he fell back right away. I understand what he's doing, trying to keep him and wasting a little bit of time, but it's not. There isn't enough time to have to waste where it's real close. So.
Well, that's true. However, Tin Knocker and Raging Sam did take a long time to push up there. We're now almost 50 seconds into the round, and they're still not even looked through Darkroom. Now it's finally about to. No, still not happening. So somehow that smoke made him slow down quite a lot. And throw another one, you have another minute, hopefully. And as I'm saying that Red Quattro gets a kill against Marek, there must have been... No, downstairs. Not upstairs. Because Marek isn't actually going up. Who are you watching right now?
Right now I'm honestly just flying around the map. I think a point to notice here is anytime you lose a guy in the beginning, it's a tough situation. But I think obviously losing 2, but what you'll notice is they're playing pretty far back, and it's almost as if they don't really know what to do now. They're kind of passive with 90 seconds on the clock, and you got all 3 guys in the same area.
Yeah, and in fact 2 of them are standing in Darkroom, but also not really putting pressure on him. It's kind of like sitting ducks a little bit. Sam now coming out, but as he does, Dober just relocated from the spot he was at. Tin Knocker fighting Dober. He missed his nade, though, a little bit. Otherwise, it would have been an easy kill against Tin Knocker.
Sure.
Only one more nade on the TFS side, and that's Barclay's nade. So he kind of needs to needs to either drop the flag or just push in anyways and make something happen here. Smoke is perfectly placed. Is that Dober smoke? That is probably...
Yes, most likely.
He's actually using the holo site here too. So we'll see. He avoided that nade barely, and now is in the prime position to actually take him out, but chooses to relocate to heal himself, and that's probably not a bad idea. Now they're coming out, and Flash is flying out. No, that's a smoke as well. Oh, if he had known that. Now Tindaka is coming up, and he's easily being taken out there. And let's see if they can pick up another one. Where's the flag? That's Barkley, of course, and he's actually almost getting a kill there, but is being taken out. Where's Tindaka running to? In the mid-open. Oh my god, can see finally rip. How is Tindaka not spotted over here?
I cannot believe that just happened.
Oh my, what was Dicer shooting at the whole time?
I have no clue. I can't believe that just happened.
Because I see Dicer shooting, but Tindaka is not taking a single hit. So I'm not sure if he was shooting at him or someone else. But that was crazy. He just ran through the smoke and then a couple feet further in the open. And then just shot. Oh, there's a guy next to me. Let's shoot him. Oh, there's another guy. Let's shoot him. Hey, I'm at 100%. Round is over.
Yeah, in that situation, you got to have a lot of support from up top. You should have. I mean, they rotated over, but when they smoke it out like that, you know where they're going. Honestly, just play smart. Just fall back away from the smoke. Let them run at you. They're coming through the smoke. You've got the advantage. Take that shot from that position. But nice job, TFS. I mean, you can't cut that short. They did a nice job.
So. I'm going to pay some attention here to the window shooting. Ah, he took my advice. Shot it actually to the top, so that's nice. You see him running in, and also on the other side. Oh, Nate in the middle, possibly. No, there's actually push going on, and Krato paying with his life for that. Don't want to do that, and Doa pushing aggressive too into Dark Room. And he's going to find Tindaka as well, but that he was prepared for. Nice headshot from Dober, then from Tindaka. So 3 guys down already. 4 versus 3. What would you do on Assault right now?
If I was on Assault side, I would try to push Spawn and try to squeeze them that way, because typically whenever you go down by 3 with the main entrances being main T, up top, and Dark Room, somebody's going to rotate off of Spawn, so that should be a nice squeeze area. Somebody with an ACOG, I would recommend going out there. The way you can see the desk, you can eliminate a lot of potential spots. So
Dicer really doesn't seem to be knowing where he wants to go. He just keeps running around here, finally finding a spot behind the advertisement, which is a good spot. However, now that can really be pushed from the back. Plus, upstairs is taken, so he really needs to watch out for that as well. Somehow the guy, who was that? Oh, Fleck is down, but I'm trying to find the guy here.
This guy's Dicer in the center of the floor.
Yeah, and Marash is going to see him now, finally. Could have looked down a lot earlier, but whatever. Pinned in, you can see it from kind of 2 sides here, and 3-0 for the assaulting team. Despite the team kill, they won all the rounds so far. That is, of course, not good. Now, going back to the European match of the week today, we had in the first 4 rounds, the assaulting team won 3 of them. So, and then they ended up losing almost all the remaining rounds and ended up in a 4-6 halftime. They did win the match, however, in the end, but it was a lot closer than it should have been. So maybe IK, well, they need to do something to come back here, of course, but maybe it's not quite over yet, of course. I mean, we've only played a few rounds. It is a big lead, though, I have to say.
Sure. I think that what IK needs to do here is maybe get the jitters out, maybe push something, and try to get a quick pick and fall back, and I think that they're learning from their mistakes. Let's hope.
Yeah, oh, here, Red Quattro is pushing hard now on defense. He's pushing against Barkley, who immediately falls back because he saw the flash exploding in front of him. And Quattro is in dangerous territory here because no one is actually helping him from main. And he just made it behind a computer. That could work if Barkley comes in here later on, which he probably will, since he did it before. Cap, nading Marriage. I'm going to stay with Quattro for a second. Let's see what Barkley is doing. He's taking his time here. Yeah, how do you feel about this position of Quattro all alone in there?
Where is he?
In wing here, over in west.
I think that's an intelligent spot, honestly. I think on defense, a wise thing to do is to push up and take as much as you can, because realistically, he can rotate 2 areas here. He can rotate, actually 3, through main T. He can also rotate through spawn or push bamboo. So I think it's a wise position. Where I'd like to see an additional push-up is their guy up top, which he has done, Robert Cab. Obviously, you can see him paying more of a surprise spot. I honestly wouldn't mind even seeing him push down to the north stairs, because that'll be able to help out there too.
So TFS really seem to be focusing on pushing. Oh my god, he just stands way in the open and then puts the smoke in his hand. Not something you want to do, but Quattro actually coming through with the kill. Not taking on Barkley, but taking out another guy. Now it's 5 versus 2. And Barkley should be somewhere back here anyways. Yep, he is right there. So difficult spot now for TFS. The problem though is I don't think Barkley will be able to do again what he just did this round if TFS had just that.
Quattro might be getting shot in the... looks like they actually had good comms. So good job there by Quattro. Good work there.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know Dicer was back there. And surely Tinocker didn't know he wasn't even looking into that corner. And there we go. First round for IK. And funny enough, every one of IK now has 2 kills and 3 deaths except Quattro, who stayed alive one more round. And that's the score of 3-1. They already have their 3 rounds. They already did their deed basically for Assault. TFS, of course, I'm talking about. Yeah, hard to tell. I mean, they can play relatively at ease right now. What would you say?
I agree with that, but at the same token, you don't want to lose the next 7. Just from a momentum standpoint, you'll have... If they would lose the next 7, obviously 3 would be a great way to start the first half on Assault. But pretty much you want to be able to demoralize the other squad by taking as many rounds as possible. And you don't want them to have that breath of life, so to speak.
I completely agree with that. Looking at Doba going aggressive again in the dark room. Should be seeing action soon here, as Tindocker is already moving up. Oh, Doba might be looking at the wrong angle here. Nah, he's just fine there. Oh, Tindocker just running forth and back. Yeah,
Robert's pushed up. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, Robert pushed up a little bit more. Typically, he's been playing in the back, top of the stairs, so I'm glad to see that. But Merrick's playing very, very passive. The smoke should cause a little bit of a challenge there.
It'll probably make
Robert a return frag.
Yeah, but that's not cooked enough. Plus, it doesn't really... Marcus, as you said, playing so defensive, that wouldn't actually hit him. Let's see what Robert is going to do. Is he actually pushing up there? Yes, he throws everything down. And the thing is, I'm not sure I'm liking what he's doing, throwing 2 flashes down there. Almost just for the fun of it, because he's not following up on him and basically just getting rid of him now.
Right. I agree with that. When you flash, you're doing it for a reason. It's either to repel or take people out. So if he's trying to repel, he doesn't need 2 of them. Obviously, if he needs the 2, he would want to push up. So got a little trade on bullets here.
He actually hit Marek there, and that is a nade coming in, and that does a lot of damage to Robert. And he turns his back to Marek, who is also falling back, so that's not actually going to be a kill yet. Raging Sam potentially nading. Oh, that's his flash, and they're coming in. That must have been from Doba, but he's not following up on his flash either, so that would have been 2 kills. There. Nade, however, coming in from him now. That might hit Tindocker. And it will, taking him out. Tindocker had a nade in his hand as well. Gotta watch out for a team kill there, but Sam moved back already, so no problem for them with that at the moment. Looking a little better for IK now.
It looks like they're starting to hit a little bit of a groove, so looks like they're taking the flag over to Dark Room, which I think is the smartest way to try to make an entrance. The problem is that they haven't been able to get too many picks. So nice shot by Robert and Doba. Robert finishes him off.
And Doba was the same as before from the little leaning corner there looking into Dark Room. And Barkley, because of the smoke now, I wouldn't even throw that smoke because now you're giving your position away as well. The only unknown that IK still had to figure out. He is going to try to rotate, maybe not. And yeah, since he has nothing left to throw, and he has a huge ACOG scope as well, I am a little bit worried that his chances to win this round, especially with 19 seconds to go, are very, very limited. Instead, he just runs into rest in peace and without shooting goes down and yeah, maybe try to headbutt him or something. knock him out with his knee and then do a 180, kill 3 guys in a row,
to stab
and then fly to the extraction and win the round. I'm not sure what that was, but it didn't quite work, unfortunately, for him.
You had to send an email or something, that's all.
Let me through, I need to send an email. I'm gonna be late for dinner, Mom. Something like that. It looks like Happy switching around on the assaulting side. Tindocker, who had 2 flashes earlier, now switched to 2 smokes in the last round, and then everyone had smokes. And now Stingray changed to 2 flashes, so I'm gonna have a look at what he's gonna do. And also we have no more smokes on defense now. Doba switched to flashes as well as Quattro, I believe, was the other guy who had them. Hey, that window shooting works a lot better now for them, so they have enough practice now. Good for TFS. And Stingray is pushing west, and that is why he needed the flashes, but he takes a lot of damage from Quattro.
Nice work by Doba.
Oh my god, that nade.
Doba needs to get some support here.
Oh,
nice frag by Doba.
Good spot by Stingray here. But his opponent, I think that was Robert. No, that wasn't Robert, of course, that must have been Quattro. Pushed out for a second, but that was a second that Stingray needed to actually heal himself, so he couldn't see Quattro, who's now falling back. Rip taking out Barkley, and they're just falling apart a little bit right now, and they're so far pushed back that I don't see TFS winning this round here.
Was the position that they're in, I agree with you. I like IK starting, like I said, to hit a groove a little bit. They're playing not quite so timid the first 2 rounds. Maybe caught them off guard a little bit.
Doba pushing into Tin Knocker. Not actually doing damage to him, instead taking some damage. Tin Knocker has a nade left, so if he actually throws it to the left side here, he could do a lot of damage. But he did throw it. He didn't do a lot of damage. I know, spectacular casting. I know, I get it, guys. Just trying to follow. Oh, there we go. That should be a headshot. Nice job, Tin Knocker, taking out recipes. And I'm hoping that that's actually what RIP stands for in his name. I'm just guessing. Stingray, what is he doing? I think he's gonna try to help Tin Knocker open up this area over there. And they know Doba is still around there, so that's not a bad idea to kind of try to 2v1 him here, but Doba is playing it pretty smart, and because he just shot a bullet as he saw the flash, that means he's gonna go down to Doba now. Oh no, he's not! Doba missed his bullets, and Tin Knocker, a combination of going prone, of a lot of luck, and random shooting to the side, allowed him to stay alive, take down Doba, and suddenly we're in a 2v2 situation, something that looked unwinnable. I'm not liking the spot of Dicer here, but we'll get there in a second. Is suddenly all open again. Maybe it's gonna work if Tin Knocker keeps going this way.
Yeah, personally, I like it. I mean, obviously it's focused on dark room, and you're hitting one area, but they got to come past you. You got to come to your site. So,
oh my God, another kill for TFS. They're actually gonna make this happen. Well, this is the position I like more from Dicer, when he leans out here instead of going prone next to it, because you can actually see someone coming. Oh, that's gonna be dangerous. And Tin Knocker coming up huge. He also has almost no bullets left. And was it a 2v5 possibly?
Yes.
I think it was. And Tin Knocker is up to 10 kills now. Another round for Assault, already up to 4. And IK really cannot afford to lose another single round if they want to have any chance to turn this match around. On the other hand, and I know I'm talking loud, we have guys from Ice 9 here, formerly known as... I just forgot the name of that team. Maybe you remember what...
OTP.
OTP, thank you. I believe it was OTP. I cast it on this map. One of my early casts in the North American scene in America's Army Proving Grounds. And they were up 5-0 on Assault in a match that has 6 rounds per side. And then the other team filled up their players, they played men down, and OTP managed to lose that entire match. Not even in the overtime round. It was 5-7. Or maybe it was 6-7, but they lost it. And that was pretty crazy, and they love that I keep reminding them of that, so I'm just doing my duty here. Shout out to OTP, great match back then on Inner Hospital. I'm sure you'll do better in the future. And by the way, mate, thank you for following. You guys just saw popping up that message. So yeah, OTP, great job. Oh,
so you're seeing,
go ahead.
You're seeing a lot of the same stuff, a lot of static stuff, and
yeah,
one of the things that could help them is switching up, maybe a little more aggressive, pushing dark room or something to that effect. But they gotta, honestly, I think that a little bit more teamwork.
Yeah.
They'd be able to, they'd understand how to rotate the effective ways. Wow, I can't allow that grenade to get you.
That nade actually did get him. That was perfectly cooked here from Raging Sam. It actually came from Darkroom. And now the third guy is trying his luck. That's RIP. And look at Quattro. What is he doing? He's on a mad flank through West. 2 versus 4 on defense. That's ballsy. Of course, it could work out, especially since Barkley is still here. Oh my god, if Barkley turns his back in the wrong second, he doesn't though. Oh my god, that was almost lucky there for Barkley, but great job just keeping his scope up on this door for the entire round. And you cannot possibly expect a guy to come from there at this point in the game, but yet he did, and doing his duty, winning the round 5-2, and TFS is taking this around, this match by storm here. That is a little bit surprising to me. I mean, we saw the votes. Let me actually end the votes right now so people don't pull close. See what we had here. 11 votes, actually 73% in favor of TFS. Okay, so it's a lot more clear than I thought it would be. Did you bet on TFS as well? Or would you have?
I would have, yes. I would have guessed that either Stingray or excuse me, Rage and Sam or Tin Knocker would have been top fraggers. So
yeah, IK is changing it up a little bit at least. Not pushing into Darkroom, but they have. I know I'm not liking this. Listen, I'm telling you why. First of all, you have Dicer over here, who is going to be in the 1v1 in the middle. Well, Doba is kind of there, so I guess their spot is better than I thought it would be. Doba can actually see into Darkroom as well. The problem for him is going to be, and that's how TFS could break this, if they go upstairs, smoke the front, and then go straight through to the window, and then they can see him down there easily, like up here. Now that's a lot of ifs, and TFS doesn't know what IK is doing. Thank you, Sticks, for following. So we'll see if that's actually going to happen. Stingray does have smokes though, and he's going to throw a nade really far. That could actually hit him. Let's have a look how far that goes. It's just going to stay into the computer area, so lucky Doba. He did get hit by something though, possibly the nade. And now he knows that he's a little vulnerable from the top, so he's looking at that as well. And that puts Dicer in a tough situation, or let's say dicey situation. Ha ha ha. Tin Knocker is gonna throw a nade towards the right as well. He could hit Doba if it goes far enough. And Doba is just taking nades left and right. He hasn't seen an opponent yet, and he is out of this round yet again. And now, oh my god, nice pre-fire from Tin Knocker taking out Dicer. He's just winning that round for his team, getting the first 2 entry frags yet again. Throwing a smoke, that completely missed, so he's not very good at smoke throwing yet, but he actually missed them both. Oh my god,
that's hilarious.
They both bounced off the wall and went backwards. He's like, I don't need those smokes, I'm just gonna get more kills here. Let's see if that's gonna happen. Rip is in a decent spot to actually pick him off down there. And that would be too hilarious if they lose the round because of this now. I'm gonna stay with Tin Knocker. This could be a fun round for him, or not at all. There's someone. Oh, he just crossed his path on the right. Is now behind the advertisement, and he couldn't see that happening as he just looked to his head. Now he knows there's a guy. Teammate should actually report him, but doesn't. Tin Knocker has no idea that RIP is right next to him. That's some bad communication.
No. Oh man, I was watching Rip.
Extraction happened. How did Rip not get that one?
I don't know.
Did he look at him? Because I didn't
he was
see
looking. He was looking the other way. I mean, there was a lot of smoke, but you gotta. That's how they've extracted pretty much every time is out main. So
yeah, that's very true. A lot of smoke is one of those things that a lot of teams I feel like react way too slowly to. If there's so much smoke that you can't see anything, you have to make sure there's a guy in there, or you have to make sure you're constantly throwing nades in there, which you probably won't have at this point. So, what's the word I'm looking for? Collapse. You have to collapse your defense. You have to get closer there. Oh, that next round is going to be a setup round as Stingray just leaves the server. You have to collapse closer to the objective. Put a guy right on the extraction if that's what you have to do in order to have a chance to actually prevent that extraction. You don't want, and that's the last thing you want. Well, they're still playing.
Yeah, they didn't call dead, so.
Why are they not playing a dead round? I am very confused. And now? No, never mind. It's still the red dot. Maybe TFS is so comfortable that they're just saying, screw it, we already have 6 rounds?
They got somewhere to be, I guess. I don't know.
That is very surprising to me. Red Krato got hit a lot. He's at spawn now. It must have been from Marek. No, Marek is upstairs. It must have been Barkley then. I am very confused about this. This is not what I would do. It doesn't matter what the score is. Well, we'll just keep an eye on it. You guys see just as much, excuse me, as we do, as Doba picks out another guy. Well, maybe that is what IK needed in order to turn this match around.
Hey, you never know.
You never know. However, Marek getting
know.
another kill, so now it's 3 against 4. Somehow, I still don't feel this is an uneven match now, even though TFS is on assault and even though they're man down, and that's quite a statement to make, I believe.
Well, they've won, I think, 2 5v2s.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't think that your imagination is too far off.
So let's see, Barclay smoking in from the middle. Marich coming down the stairs, and that's going to be interesting. Dicer, Dicer's not even looking at it. How do they not know he's coming down those stairs? And Barclay's, oh, he started shooting. He started shooting. Now there's another guy there. And that's the problem. There's a communication problem here on IK side. Look at, who's this? RIP knew exactly that Marich is coming down there, but he didn't tell his teammate Dicer, and that almost cost Dicer his life. He ran straight through the aim of Marich, who just missed him. Otherwise, it would have been an easy kill here. And I think that might be the big difference we have in this match. Communication. But that's often the difference, of course, between teams. Alright, let's see. Oh. Topa coming around the corner and getting the headshot from Raging Sam, who's sitting in a spot that I never liked so far, but people seem to use that a lot. Sitting in that little corner on the chair and just doing nothing, basically. More spam going on from Sam. 3 versus 2. Marek picking up another kill, and now they're leading again. By leading, I mean man advantage. Rip is right below him, and he seems to know that. As he goes down to Barclay. Last guy alive is Quattro at spawn. Marek can hear that as well and tell his teammates about it. Raging doesn't get it, though. He's shooting his teammate instead, and Barclay just extracts, while Quattro is still hiding in spawn. He's not even making an attempt to come out. So, yeah. 7-2. I'm not sure what to say about this. I can't really make it sound super exciting when it's not necessarily the case. I hope that's okay to say this way. I guess one thing we can do is look at the all-important window shoot in the very beginning, and
and throw a coin if it's gonna be a team kill or not.
Well, it's still gonna be a 3v5, so they might. Oh, now they're asking for that. Did they notice that Stingray wasn't there last round? Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Hey, wait, we're only 4 here. What's happening here? They're gonna rewatch the match later on and be like, "Hey, we played them around. Where did Stingray go? We played around man down." That's funny. Well, they did manage to shoot the window, but it was way late, so it didn't really give Tindok an advantage here on this position. Plus, he's not pushing up anyway, so I'm not sure what the point of that is. They could just run around instead. Is Doba pushing up? Not yet, but I'm expecting him to do a move in a couple seconds or so. Just try to be done with it, really. Rip is next to him in a interesting spot as well. And let's see if Robert pushed up. Yeah, so he of course pushed up. And Quattro, he pushed up as well. He got in here again. I'm not sure how that's even possible. I think TFS might be way too defensive on this side. But hey, I'm not going to call them out. They're leading 7-2 on Assault in this match. So from that point of view, they're doing everything right. They asked for that, but IK didn't even respond to that. And somehow they're still playing live. Also a little bit confusing to me, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's. I think that they definitely should just call dead instead of asking. So. Yeah,
they should have just called it. I mean, asking doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna happen. Nate coming in finally, and that's what I meant. Doba pushing up a little bit, getting 2 kills, 4 versus 2. And he's now pushing through. We'll see if he's gonna run into Barclay here. If Barclay goes darkroom, then Doba's gonna get the meanest kill on him. We'll see if that's gonna happen yet. No, Barclay's actually going upstairs.
Up and over.
And Cap takes out Marich, and he doesn't know that Barclay's right behind him, but runs through the smoke, and Barclay again giving away his position with a smoke. I'm like, hey, I'm over here, you guys have no idea, so let me throw a smoke to make sure. And I'm sounding mean right now. I'm very sorry about this, but this is something maybe not ideal, and that's all I'm trying to call out here. So he's pushing up now, but of course Robert now knows that he's here and gets the kill, and therefore around 4 IK. That's halftime, 7-3, and let's see if anything's gonna happen in the chat here, or if Stingray maybe come back. And it's been a long time since he left the server.
They might. Oh, there it goes.
He's coming.
He might not even end up coming back.
Bama just contacted me. Let the record show that I did not play in that OTP loss that you casted. Yeah, that means you have been benched for a team that lost 0-5. They were leading 0-5 on the Soul and then lost the match. So congratulations to you, Bama. You have been benched for that team. Yeah, again, apparently they're not playing that round, and Doba's saying pretty sure no dead rounds by rules. I don't think that's the case. I think both teams can agree on anything, to be quite honest, but I'm not going to interfere with that. Just cast the match as it goes on.
Unbiased.
Well, I'm not an admin. I'm not going to be able, and I shouldn't be in the position where I'm telling them that they can do something or not. That's all up to them and the admins of this league.
Well, the funny part is technically, as per the rules, he would have to wait until dead round, so they would.
Exactly what I thought. I'm wondering if Doba's going to call it out now. Hey, you can't join. You lost the round.
Yeah. By the law of the letter, they could very easily say, "Hey, your guy joined."
They certainly could, but it doesn't look like they did. The problem right now is he joined. Oh, he left again. Okay, he left right away. I thought he's still in spectator mode because that would be a big problem.
That would be the problem.
Robert Cap with a nice nade against Tindnocker, who played very aggressive on Darkroom, and now 5 versus 3. This is going to be a lot closer match than we thought we would. It would be. Looking at it right now, but they kind of have to win this round. And I'm wondering if Raging Sam might come up big and pick up these 2 kills here against Doba and Nap. Oh, he's going to nade him! That's not looking good for Doba at all. That's a big problem. He's going down. However, his teammates stayed alive over there. Robert is at 25%. He barely avoided the full blast of that nade. The problem, though, is he's 1v1 now. And do they know where the nade came from? It looks like. At least he's checking that corner. He's going to pre-fire, but completely missed. And Raging Sam taking him down. 3v3, 3v2. TFS coming back. 4 versus 5 on defense. And Quattro actually getting that kill. But we still have Marriage and Bradley left. And Bradley, now freed from his task to carry that flag, is he outside? Yeah, he's outside, right? Yeah, he's outside. A little bit better spot. You could see a guy just aimed away from him. That was weird. Marriage, however, taking out Rip, and that's a 1 versus 2 situation. And he's going all the way back here. He's probably waiting for Marriage to come around, maybe. Where's Marriage? On the north stairs. Yeah, that's what Quattro is waiting for, but that's not going to happen. The flag, however, is right down here. Let's see if Marge is going to make a move. He's just spamming his pistol now for the fun of it, or maybe there's some bigger strategic value to that. Oh my god, he just turned around as his opponent came up the stairs, almost taking the headshot there, but what is he doing? He's just running away, and that's probably the smartest thing to do. You could just go down the stairs and be done with it, because then he has absolutely no chance to push you. But now it's Barkley against Quattro down here, and Marge cannot help him. Quattro actually doing a good job peeking him and taking him out. So 1 versus 1, and does he know that Marge is above him?
He should. He should throw some flashes up there.
Stop moving right now, and he does throw something up there. Oh, he gets him! Quattro takes him out. That was fantastic. Despite the 5v4, that was a really good move, the 1v2. We have to give him credit for that, for sure.
I tell you what, last week I called like 3 or 4 things. I was like, this is probably going to happen. I tried doing it this match. I'm not going to make any more predictions, as it's completely opposite of what I would think.
That is certainly true.
They're in a good position, and they lost.
Boom, they lost. Well, maybe that's a clue. Maybe that's a clue for the matches, for the rounds. Guys, just do a nade in your spawn in the very beginning. Take out 3 guys. You will win that round. One thing to look at, IK. Let's see how they do the window shooting in the beginning of this round. Maybe we can see differences in the strategies here, and therefore figure out who's going to win the match. And we do see a difference. They're not doing it. And in fact, and this is a funny thing here, Robert Cap actually going through the east wing. And then as he arrives, realizes that Doba ran a lot faster than him because he took the faster way. I'm not laughing about him, well, I am, but in the European match of the week, we had 3 guys going there for one of the teams every single round.
Nice shot by Doba. That was a real nice peek.
Fortunately, I missed that, and it looks a little bit like, besides all the stuff going on, I know we're making fun of it, but Doba against Tindnocker in and around Darkroom seems to be one of the main duels here in this matchup.
Another nade.
Who are you looking at?
Oh yeah, I saw it. Darkroom.
Yeah, they went out, and they're pushing actually now. That could be another kill for Doba. Oh, he's gonna pick that up easily. No, he's missing him.
Oh,
there we
nice
go.
job. That's a good kill.
Shot against Raging Sam. Nice job, Doba. I'm kind of rooting for him. I'm not sure. I like Doba. I think he's a very good player. And, I mean, you might disagree. I don't know. But from what I can tell, he's one of the main driving main factors in that
Rick
team.
Quattro, if you take a look at him, he's literally right next to Barkley.
Oh, he's going up in the back. Wait, he's on the salt, isn't he?
Yes,
How did he get up here?
Out main and through the low glass. So
Oh
Barkley's
my
in a
God.
spot next to the smoke, which I can't agree with. But this guy up and over obviously got fragged. So
AK is going to win this round. Quattro
let's
doesn't
not
see him.
let's not make bold predictions.
Oh, wait,
all
yeah.
right?
I mean,
Let's not make bold
why
predictions.
am I making this mistake again?
Oh,
Yes, Mark is
okay.
going down. Hey, they still have Stingray. Where's that Nate going? It's going to take out Quattro. Maybe. Oh, he's going to get him! No! That was so close. Think about what just happened. If that Nate hits him upstairs and he gets that shot, he's going to win the round. That was so freaking close. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. 5-7 now, and TFS hanging on and picking up another round, and they're actually 5 against 5 now. And let's have a look here. Oh, Dicer. Dicer is going serious business now. Look at him. 4 smoke grenades.
I like it.
I haven't seen anyone do it yet. I'm pretty sure we had this conversation last time, and it is definitely allowed by the TWL rules. Crazy.
I like 20 flashbangs personally. That's my favorite strat.
To me, that seems like the JCP strat to go.
Go prone and throw it.
I remember
It really-
playing a puck with you guys, and I think, who was that? Stern pushing me on this map upstairs with 4 flashes, and on Crossfire with 4 flashes. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
We actually had to pay off the devs. The whole going prone and throwing was a big problem, so we had to pay the devs to make sure they fixed that. We might not ever lose another match, just saying.
Alright, wait, did I just see right? Yes, I did. TFS had 2 guys sitting in the dark room.
Yeah.
Tin Knocker meanwhile moved back, and no one is pushing it. Where are the blue guy? Oh my god, they're so far back. Look at Cap, Dober, and Rip. That's a nice. Take a screenshot here. This is crazy. That's the alter defensive strategy. It feels like they know something we don't, and that would be that TFS is gonna walk out here with their heads down with 5 guys, or maybe slow prone, and they can just murder them. But as this is not happening, Nate is coming in, and that's actually doing almost damage. If it had been on the other side, it would have taken out Raging Sam. Finally, IK is pushing up. It looks almost like they waited the first minute of this round to do nothing but waiting. And now they're slowly about to move. Who are you spectating right now?
I'm just floating around, just trying to see the how they're structured right now, and it looks like that. I like what IK's doing. I mean, they've put them back in the areas that are, non-aggressive. So it's just the nading game here now, and I would hope that they try to push, main T and dark room and try to squeeze this guy here at the desk. That would be a big frag.
It looks very much like it's going to be main T darkroom push. 3 guys around main now. It looks like a big main push. Smokes and flags coming in. The problem is what I've seen in the past, and I'm going to have a look at the guys who still have nades. That's Raging Sam. He's throwing a nade at main, and that's exactly what I was going to say. If that goes far enough, oh, Marge takes Dicer out, and somehow Quattro stays alive there. He can see a guy at the computers if he would pay attention. Stop of just crouching around. What the heck is he doing? But Barkley takes him out, and that means since IK is now down, they're going to win the round, right?
It's definitely possible. You never know. Let's not make bold predictions.
IK goes down. That means they have the round almost in the back now, 2 versus 4. Robert Cap should be getting this. Oh, he's making himself known now. Rip is running through the entire map, and I was very, very hopeful to make that happen without any smokes anymore, as they're all gone by now. And Barkley's still sitting out here. I'm just going to show you where he's sitting. It's almost like I'm not sure you should be allowed to sit there, to be honest, in that spot. But I'm not making that call. 8-5, TFS winning another round. And looking a lot better now than they did just a few rounds ago. Guys in the chat, what do you think about this match so far? Let us know if you're at least enjoying it. And anything else, any comments you have about this match, really, because I'm, as you can tell, quite speechless about what we're seeing here. For the most part, at least. There's still a lot of good shots. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good action here going on. Just it feels a little crazy and almost random at points. Not sure if you would agree with that.
Yeah, I think that right now what you're seeing is teams that rely specifically on their shots. I think what they need to focus on is a little bit more strategy. Use your smokes a little bit better. You know, I think that you're just pretty much seeing a whole bunch of 1v1s, and you know that can
There's
be good
another
if
one.
you're the superior. Yeah, if you're, I think it's good if you're the superior team or superior player, but you got to play as a team. It's going to help you out.
That will definitely help you out a lot. As Tin knocked it over, you guys saw it again, the fight that I was talking about earlier. He's actually doesn't seem to have enough yet and seems to keep pushing. But again, he's throwing 2 flashes, not really doing anything about it. I'm not sure what the point of these flashes is, to be quite honest. And if you sit there and throw the flashes, that's all nice. If you throw both flashes, do something. You're just wasting your valuable ammo, really. And are not able... Quattro pushing west, actually, now. Taking a lot of damage. Let's see where the defender went. That's all the way back here. Stingray again, going into a spot he did before, possibly. No, a little different. Certainly not a horrible spot, but also not the best either. Because he cannot really get away from fire here now. If he goes prone, they can get up there and shoot him, so he has to make sure he actually hits a shot here if they are pushing him. Where's the action going on? Is Quattro pushing? Quattro is pushing him, so let's have a look here. Out in west, probably the only action we're going to catch in west today. Quattro against Stingray, now falling back. I'm not sure why he did that. Nothing really major happened that should have caused him to do this. But that is a much better spot now, and he might get the kill against Quattro, who is prone in the very back. Oh, Quattro knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah. So close. Shoot. Nice.
Oh, he gets him. Nice job, Quattro. So that patience worked out. 3 versus 3 now. However, they know he's going to come from here, so is any one of them rotating around? Yeah, Raging Sam is looking to the back. Is not going to see a lot from here, though. But he's going to be the guy who has to take him out. Quattro can't find anyone either, and he's the only guy with Fox and Smokes left, and Nades left. Rip is now coming to him as well. I don't like this move, to be quite honest, because I think pushing from west alone without any help from anywhere else is almost a death trap. And there's not a lot you can do. However, Raging Sam actually tells me that I'm right. He gets the first kill, and now they're waiting for Rip. Oh my god. You know what I see is happening here?
Hopefully he can crawl there without being spotted.
He is actually... Well, Barkley is actually doing a good thing. And they found him. They found him.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I think it's pretty much safe to say you should almost never take the flag through spawn.
Yeah. That is pretty much a given. Unless you know something that we don't. And that, of course, is very, very unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, I've played this game too long. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, 6229 is 2291 is also saying IK needs to get out of the COD frame of mind and use tactics over the run and gun method. Basically what you were saying before, but I do think that goes for both teams, not only IK.
Yeah, and I think that I mean IK obviously they're not putting their best foot forward right now, and you know I've played against them and they're not bad players, but right now you're just seeing 1v1s, constant 1v1s, and they're not. There isn't any teamwork happening in a dark room where that's a big teamwork spot, and they just need to work their angles a little bit better and eliminate certain spots. If they're playing back, TFS. Oh, you see a nice little rush here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the rush as well, Stingray. And there's also 3 guys going dark from the other team. There we go. Stingray is also missing his shots, and he's going to die. Nope, he doesn't. Takes out Quattro. And we're immediately going to go back to dark room because... Oh, wait, no. They're doing their defensive sitting again here. Look at Robert Cap sitting all the way back here. He's looking for help with Rip, I guess. But that makes no sense because Rip is down there. So that Caps was a little bit pointless here. But now he's moving up, looking at the west. They're trying to find a guy in west, and... I'm pretty sure he already fell back, if I'm not mistaken. Who was that again? Stingray? No, he's still here.
Stingray's still in west. Right now they're in trouble, IK, with where they're at.
Yeah, but they are able to actually push Stingray and take him out from 2 sides. If they smoke main, then go main and come from the other side, they could 2v1 him and almost guarantee the round win, the win against him. But it's not looking like they're doing that. There's not a lot of... There's actually the smoke coming out from Robert Cap now, so that's working. And where is Dicer? Dicer actually going now to Tindocker, but Doba taking him out in return. So a nice little trade frag there. The problem is they still have Stingray on West, so they either can of course choose to ignore him. And Doba goes down to Sam, and that is something you don't want to have happen when you're already man down. Both of them now in the operating room. Look at Rip going prone, finally getting that flag. Cap trying to help him. Where is Rip gonna go with that flag? I'm wondering. There we go, leaning around the corner and finding Stingray. Hitting him too. Stingray is actually gonna bleed here if he doesn't heal himself. Of course he will, but 10% almost, and still holding that angle, going the other side now. I'm just gonna call it. IK is not gonna win the round. I know this is very, very bold, but I think I have a sneaking feeling here that they will not be making this anymore, especially because they're using a defensive smoke now from Rip that will not help them extract anymore. So they only have one smoke left. As I'm saying that, Robert Cap in the firefight gets a kill against Stingray, and of course Rip is gonna take out Sam now, or maybe not. It's close enough though.
30 seconds, fellas.
That's more than enough time. That is more than enough time. Oh, they're actually rotating around now. Look at Rip doing the big rotation towards middle.
Oh boy.
Is he gonna go up? Please not, because then you don't have time. No, he's going middle, and that's a good move. He can actually see a guy prone right in front of him.
Frag that. There you go.
Gets the first basic on his left though. Rip knows it. He needs to get that kill against Barkley, but he doesn't move fast enough. Oh my god.
Oh, he hit that.
He didn't reload in time, and Maric, who was down here, would have been dead if he had reloaded before. Or maybe not. Anyways, 10-5 to score for TFS. They have 6 match points now in a row, if you count that very last round as well. And just seeing that they're on defense, it is probably fair to say that they're going to win this one. About Red Quattro. He's using usually going west. Why do you think he has fog grenades?
Something that I like to do is just try to smoke myself out and try to get across, try to take that angle. Like I had said earlier in the cast, I think the most critical spot, honestly, in the beginning is taking west and looking in the dark room.
Yes.
That angle there just helps to eliminate and creates a lot of problems for the defensive team. So you got an early nade here on Rip. Might hit Merrick. Did it? Nope.
Yeah, but the question is, why is Quattro using fog grenades here instead of smoke or flash?
Just an early burst, that's all. Just to get that quick obscuring vision.
Where do you see him using it? Because he hasn't used it yet. I'm gonna keep asking because I want to know.
Some things were not meant to know, James.
Okay. Well, he keeps doing this really annoying move where he keeps crouching forward. I'm really not liking it. I'm wondering if that makes sound or not, because I don't hear any sound when he's doing it, in which case that should be forbidden, but maybe that's just me, and there actually is something. Stingray's gonna go down to this nade easily.
Ooh,
and Quattro is not going down to the other one. Too early kill.
See what you did? See what you did? You called the defense team winning.
Well, maybe I should do that more, because I'd rather see a closer match here.
Exactly. We'll keep calling it.
TFS, beside being man down, I think their superior positions right now, especially Raging Sam, is going to make them win the round. The problem is he just switched his gun, so he made some sound, and he's moving. He's just having too good of a position in order to just take the easy kill. So he's making some sound to let him know, I'm here. Still gonna kill you, but I'm here. And Barkley, again, using the spot up here. I really don't think that's a good spot. That should probably be removed by the developers of this game. On this map. I love it too, but I think it's not good. I mean, you shouldn't be able to stand there that easily.
I think I clutched that spot like 12v1 in a pub once. It was great. Uh-oh, he missed. Oh, he got shot by Red Quattro.
Oh, 2 kills for Raging Sam coming in.
Oh my god.
And unfortunately, oh my god, he gets the reload. And if he hits that first kill, he's going to take out Dicer, and we are suddenly in the 1v1. What is going on?
1v1.
How did this happen?
Where's the flag?
Clearly, Marriage with his superior position is going to win this round. There is no doubt about it. It's just a matter of time until he's going to win it and take out Doba. Yes,
with a one bullet.
I'm doing a reverse calling right now with a pistol because he's just that good.
Oh, he sees him.
They can see each other. Actually, Doba didn't. He knows where it's coming from, but he can't see him. He's going upstairs. What a crazy good move. That will make him win the round.
That's perfect for Doba. Oh, just dear God, look up.
No. You have to call for a marriage here. Otherwise, the match is gonna be over.
He's got two smokes that he will not throw.
Oh no! Here we
no,
go.
dang
Marriage
it.
takes him out. Nice job, Marriage. You will understand what
Good
we
games,
tried
guys.
there. Good games, 11-5, and that already is the match of the week today for the North American League. No, I don't know what I just did there. My voice went a little nuts. You guys are playing tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're playing it, I believe, 10 o'clock Eastern.
10 o'clock Eastern, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Who are you playing against?
VR. So hopefully hopefully you're the eye in the sky.
Well, let me know. Just ask him maybe in the match comes or something if they are okay with a cast. And I think, yes, my wife is nodding. I can do it tomorrow. She has no idea what I'm talking about. She's listening to music. But she just agreed, so I'll let her know that she agreed that I'm casting tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. JCP against VR. Given that VR accepts, of course, the stream, we'll figure that out tomorrow. Other than that, I think that's it for tonight. And sorry, it was a little fast here. I almost feel like we just got started. Thank you very much, D-Trap, for joining. It's always a pleasure to cast with you. And,
No problem.
We'll see who's going to be match of the week next week, and then probably have you on air as well again.
All right, yeah. If I'm around, I'll be more than happy to sit down and talk some strats. So thanks for having me.
Anytime, my friend. Have a good night, everyone. And I will see you during the following. Oh, by the way, little self-announcement here. Self-advertisement. I joined the 1v1 ladder in the North American TWL.
So easy bump up, huh?
And I challenged the #1 spot.
You're sick.
And I am going to be casting that one. Not cast, well, kind of streaming. I'm going to show you what a failure of a player I am. And right now the match is scheduled for Wednesday. I asked him to move it to Thursday, so we'll see what it's going to be. But if you're interested in watching my big 1v1 failure to battle #1 spot in the TWL ladder, let me know and I'll let you know when we're playing. So that's it from me. Next week, of course, again, TWL match of the week. On Sunday, we have tomorrow JCP against VR, hopefully. And we'll see what else we can find during the week. Maybe some league ladder or whatever the heck matches to cast. And that's it for me tonight. Again, sorry, the last words for you, D-Trev.
Oh boy. I don't know what to say. You put me on the spot there.
Always
Let's say, in God we trust. Have a great night.
Oh my God, wonderful. That was poetic.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye.